Hello, hello!
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat.
Magandang araw sa Pilipinas. Kumusta po kayo dyan?
Sa sulok ng mundo.
Kumusta po ang inyong weekend? At nawa po ay ligtas kayo sa bagyo. I believe nag-convert na ito into a super typhoon. So,
ingat po tayong lahat.
Ingat po tayo lahat. Kung kinakailangang lumikas, please, huwag po nating isa-isang tabi yun.
So, kami po ulit, Shine and June from North Carolina, USA. So, sa mga katulad ng mga nangyayari sa atin ngayon, timely din yung ating topic for today. Kasi it's about how to overcome overthinking.
Ayan, may kilala akong ganyan. Balisa.
Oo. So, di bale, parang, have you ever had a great idea or plan in your life, but you spent so much time thinking about it, and then, in the end, you never actually started that plan? Diba? Parang lahat tayo may ganon, diba?
Drawing.
Oo.
Tawagin.
Mga fine arts. Parang naalala ko nung college days, bawal fine arts. Yun pala yung ibig sabihin nun. Yung, kumbaga, procrastination. Diba? So, usually, overthinking can hold us back. But it doesn't have to. Hindi kailangang i-hold back tayo nung sobrang pag-iisip.
Kailangan harapin yun. Kung ano man yun. Hindi yung dinideny lang natin yung sarili natin, the more lang natin na pinoprolong yung agony.
Oo, kasi minsan, ang tendency kasi, we tend to overanalyze things, di ba? We overanalyze things to the point that we are analyzing as well the possible outcome of that plan that you are doing. But the fact is, you haven't even started it yet. So, sa sobrang kaka-analyze natin,
nami-miss out na natin yung opportunity.
Nami-miss natin yung talagang mismong plan. Diba? Kumbaga, dapat natin ma-recognize yung mga tendencies natin na hindi matuloy yung isang bagay kasi we tend to overanalyze it, we tend to overthink about it. Diba? So, parang katulad nung pag naghahanap ka ng mapagkakakitaan, di ba? You're trying to decide whether you want to start a side hustle. So, you spend on researching, planning, like, sige, bukas susubukan ko, titignan ko kung uubra ba or hindi. Pero, ang nangyayari is, we never take the first step. Diba? Kasi you're worried about failure. Diba? Yun yung, kumbaga, nauunahan na tayo ng negative without even starting something yet. Diba?
Or posible din naman na half-hearted ka lang. Hindi mo talaga gusto.
Oo.
You have to decide. Kung ayaw mo, follow it. Oo. Hindi yung parang iniisip mo pa na nag-aalangan ka kung will you be taking the first step or aatras ka or marami kang what if. So, yun ang nagiging problema. Hindi ka nagpo-progress, hindi ka nagmo-move forward.
Kasi usually, common naman ang overthinking. Diba? And it doesn't mean that you it doesn't mean that you lack the ability. It's just that maybe you can just change the habit of overthinking. Diba? So, why overthinking happens? Naisip nyo ba yun? Bakit ba tayo nag-overanalyze ng isang bagay? Diba? Kasi unang-una, we have the fear of failure. Diba? Kasi, what if, alimbawa, sa pag-venture ng business, what if I fail and everyone judges me? Diba? Yun yung unang pumapasok sa isip natin. Or, ang iniisip natin is, ano ang sasabihin ng ibang tao?
Yun ang problema. Kumbaga, mas nangingibabaw sa atin yung iisipin ng ibang tao kaysa yung sariling kapakanan natin.
Dapat, pagka dumadating tayo sa point na iniisip natin yung sasabihin ng ibang tao, you should think first na yung sasabihin ba ng ibang tao is makakapagbayad ng bills mo? Makakapagbayad ba ng mga mortgages mo, ng loans mo, credit cards mo?
O kayang sagutin yung mga problema mo?
O kayang sagutin ng mga, yung mga opinion ng tao, di ba? Kumbaga, either way, gawin mo man ang isang bagay or hindi, may masasabi na ang tao.
Totoo yun.
So,
totoo yun.
Why not go into something na magbe-benefit ka in the end?
In your favor.
In your favor. Hi, Rexley.
Hi, Rexley. Naku, na-late ka, Rexley, ha? Joke lang. Salamat.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
So, maganda yung topic natin ngayon about overthinking. So, yun nga, napag-usapan namin na people usually minamatter nila masyado yung on duty. Ingat ka dyan.
Good luck. And sana hindi toxic ang gabi.
Oo. So, while hindi ka busy, watch ka muna. So, yun nga, people tend to parang ini-internalize yung sa sinasabi ng mga tao. So, as we have mentioned kanina, yung opinion ng tao will not pay your bills, will not pay your mortgages.
It will not solve your problem.
It will not solve your problem. So, ang mas maganda sigurong gawin. Hello, Ate Amor. Good evening po. Thank you for watching.
Magandang umaga ba dyan, Ate Amor?
Hapon yata.
Hapon.
So, kailangan natin, kumbaga, let them say what they want to say. Kasi at the end of the day, gawin mo man ang isang bagay or hindi, may sasabihin pa rin sila sa'yo.
Tama.
So, better yet, gawin mo yung isang bagay na magbe-benefit ka in the end.
Do the right thing with the right reason.
7 p.m. po.
Okay.
Medyo na-late kami ngayon ng live at galing din ako ng duty.
7 p.m. US din siya?
Sa California.
Sa Cali. Okay.
So, yun nga po. So, second thing about just focus on your goals and let your success be your noise. Yes! Gusto ko yan.
Yun ang the best.
Yun yung natumbok mo.
Gulatin mo na lang sila ng yung mga success.
Yes. So, yun nga, why overthinking happens? Because of perfectionism. Diba? So, una nating nasabi is fear of failure. So, second thing why overthinking happens is because we're seeking perfectionism. So, like, hindi natin maaalis sa ibang tao na maging, maging perfectionist. Yung parang, I need to have every detailed plan perfectly before I begin. So, they keep on planning things to be perfect to the point na hindi nila nauumpisahan yung plans nila. Diba? And then third is feeling of overwhelmed. Kasi there are many options around you, diba? And you don't know where to start. So, unang-una, you need to know what you want in life, what you want to accomplish in life.
Balikan mo muna yung why mo.
Yes.
Exactly. Balik ka dun sa why. Kumbaga, i-formulate mo muna yung whys mo. Bakit mo kailangan gawin yun? Bakit ka gumigising sa umaga? Para saan? At para kanino?
At saka sabi din ni Rexley, hindi natin kailangan ng validation from other people kasi mas lalo ka lang madidistract.
Tama.
I like your inputs, Rexley.
Malaking bagay yan.
Oo. And then, last thing na why overthinking happens is because of self-doubt. Yun ang, I think, malaking impact din sa atin kaya tayo nag-overthink. Kasi, usually, we ask ourselves, am I good to do this? Am I good enough to do these things? Diba? Like for us, sa amin, we ventured in online business, diba? So, before, I must admit talaga, I have this feeling of having a self-doubt kasi parang, kaya ko bang gawin to? Wala naman akong experience on doing this one. Ang alam ko lang is mag-carry out ng doctor's order. But then, I did my research, I did my due diligence, and then I learned what I need to learn, diba? And the most important thing I did was I did the first step. I did an action on my plans, diba? And then next would be, syempre yung purpose din, kasi by identifying the root causes of your overthinking, maiintindihan natin yung behavior. And then, makakapag-start tayo, di ba, to work on it.
Ayan, may comment ulit si Rexley. It's actually yung pagiging overthinker.
Kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng self-doubt. Kasi wala pa man, may mga naiisip na tayo, hindi pa nangyayari. Correct! Tama ka dyan, oo.
Siguro mas, mas magandang ilagay natin siya into a manifestation. Halimbawa, on the proactive side, sa halip na mag-isip tayo, i-overthink natin how possible it is for us to achieve our goals.
Yes.
Diba? Mas maganda yung gano'n. Mag-overthink ka na matatanggap mo to, mas maganda yon kaysa yung sa why and why.
Oo, hindi. Yung magsi-self-doubt ka tapos hindi pa nangyayari. Pero maganda rin yung ipinoint out ni Rexley kasi ganyan tayo ganyan tayo mga tao. Like, hindi pa nangyayari, yung nagda-doubt na tayo sa sarili natin. Diba? So, what are the strategies na magbe-break ng cycle of being an overthinker? Yeah. So, unang-una, we need to focus on small actionable steps. Diba? Kasi, although big goals can feel overwhelming, parang instead of trying to tackle everything at once, diba? Syempre, just focus on a tiny step. Diba? Like, small single step every day. Kasi mas madaling ma-achieve ang goals mo when you break it down. When you break it down into small
achievable task.
And then second strategy to break the cycle of overthinking is you have to set clear goals and priority. So why do we emphasize clear? Kasi we have a lot of goals in life, di ba? We have a lot of priorities. So, kung hindi tayo magiging precise on what goals to achieve, on what priorities that we have to work on, so wala rin siyang kapupuntahan, di ba?
Ma-overwhelm lang tayo palagi.
Oo, at saka kasi when you set a clear goal, you can focus on what truly matters, di ba? Instead of being distracted by too many thoughts. Diba?
Diyan ngayon sa project management, pumasok yung tinatawag naming agile methodology. Ginagamit yung agile sa mga bagay na halimbawa ngayon mo palang gagawin. Hindi ka sigurado kung ano yung kalalabasan, hindi mo alam kung ano yung magiging progress mo. Hindi kagaya nung may tinatawag din na waterfall methodology. Yun yung kumbaga alam mo na, nagawa mo na yun before. So, mapapagplanuhan mo siya ng maayos. Meron kang planning, initiation, darating na dun yung actions, and then makokontrol mo siya at the same time hanggang sa ma-close mo yung projects mo. Whereas dun sa agile methodology, kukuha ka lang ng mga tiny yung user stories kung tawagin nila. Bakit mo kailangan gawin ito? Yun, lalabas yun kasi ito yung gusto mong ma-achieve. So gagawa ka ngayon ng action. Medyo iterative siya. Iterative in the sense na paulit-ulit. Pero kasi na hindi mo alam yung kahihinatnan nung mo, at least klaro sa'yo, hindi nag-workout ito. Sige, gagawa ako ng panibago. Yun, at least mare-review mo siya kagad. Hindi yung nakaplano ka from start to finish, tapos sa kalagitnaan pumalpak, di babalik ka na naman. Ang dami mo nang nasayang na resources. Yun.
So, we need to set clear goals. And then, third strategy to break the cycle of overthinking is limit the time you spend thinking. Parang, pwede ba yun? So, syempre, we need to have the idea of setting limits, di ba? For decision making, di ba? Although, when we are making a decision naman, sometimes talagang it takes time kasi single decision can change your life, di ba? Pero, you need to limit it kasi baka naman abutin ka ng isang taon decide, kakaisip ng magiging decision mo on a certain goal, di ba? Like, yung isang taon na ginawa mong pag-iisip para kung magpo-push through ka ba or hindi,
may resulta na siguro yun.
May resulta ka na doon, di ba? Like, I don't know if you're aware of the 5-second rule. So, 5-second rule is that when you have an idea or feel the urge to act, count down from 5 and then take action before your brain talks you out of it.
Oo. Ano yun? Kumbaga, habang alam mo yung parang bumbilyan nakailaw. Hindi yun for life, hindi yun forever. Kumbaga, malingat ka lang ng konti, magba-blackout na kagad yun.
So yun pala yung mga nakikita natin sa mga cartoons na pagkahalimbawang may naisip na idea yung cartoons, lumalabas yung parang bulb. And then it just a matter of seconds nawawala. So yun pala yung idea ng 5-second rule.
Kasi nga, marami kang distractions. Umiyak yung bata, nawala na sa isip mo yun. Oo, nag-brown out. Ay, yung niluluto mo, nasunog, wala na. Nakalimutan mo na siya kagad.
So,
it's very important, lalo na kung talagang, kadalasan, naranasan din natin yun. May gusto ka ikwento. May gusto ka ikwento. Tapos, tuloy-tuloy yung kausap mo. No, hanggang sa nawala na sa isip, hindi na pala, nakalimutan ko rin sasabihin ko sa'yo.
At saka, sa din namin yan sa trabaho natin yan, Rexley, di ba? Pagka halimbawang may naisip tayong gagawin para sa pasyente, may mga call bell, di ba? Maya-maya, nabisi tayo dun sa kabila, nakalimutan na natin kung ano yung gagawin natin. Di ba? So, dapat right away, when you thought of something and you feel like the urge of doing it, do it right away.
Or kung hindi naman, siguro maganda, isulat natin yon para at least hindi natin malimutan.
Okay. And then next strategy is embrace the imperfection. Diba? Taray. Kasi perfection isn't necessary to start, diba? Just focus on learning and improving as you go. Kasi, diba, katulad ng lagi niyang minimension, nobody is perfect, diba? Except perfecto. Yung may pangalan na perfecto, di ba?
So, wala namang perfect. Siguro expertise. Masasabi ko, expertise. Yun. Pero kahit na yung mga expert, syempre, hindi pa rin ganun ka-precise, ka-perfect yung kanilang gawa.
Oo. Hindi, at saka naman din kasi, no matter how expert you are, pa rin, along the way, you will still learn.
Oo. At saka maraming factors na po pwedeng mag-influence para, kumbaga, maiba yung resulta. Not as what you have expected.
Oo. And then, next strategies to break the cycle of overthinking, it's practice mindfulness and stay present. Kasi mindfulness helps us focus on the present moment instead of getting stuck in what ifs and maybes. Ay, parang ano to? Parang, ang tawag dito? Tagos sa puso. Kasi, di ba, have you ever had the experience na may mention mo yung, ay, what if nagawa ko pala to? It all, ano yan eh.
May regret ka ngayon.
Oo. Yung parang, ay, sana nagawa ko yung isang bagay. Oo. So, sabi ni Rex Lian, most important thing is pray and trust God's plans. Oo,
totoo
tama
yun,
ka dyan.
Totoo yun. Kasi siya naman ng greatest architect natin.
Oo. So, yun nga, di ba? Parang dapat hindi tayo kumbaga, wag tayong magpapadaig sa what if. Kasi we have a choice to make a choice, di ba? Kumbaga, ang tawag dito, tayo ang nakakaalam, tayo ang driver kung saan tayo pupunta.
Oo. And, syempre, kung nasan man tayo ngayon, yun ang resulta ng choices na ginawa natin.
Yes.
So, it's up to us, it's up, to you, kung anong choice mo. In the future, wala kang ibang pupwedeng sisihin, kundi sarili mo lang din. If it turns out good, well and good. If it turns out bad, syempre, ikaw lang din at ikaw ang sasagot nun. Kagaya nung pasyente nilang doktora na 70 years old, doctor, and she did not anticipate na hanggang age of 70 mag-work siya kasi nga may mga choices siyang hindi kumbaga meron siyang mga hindi magagandang choices na nagawa nung kalakasan niya na kumita. So yun ang resulta.
And then last strategies to break the cycle of overthinking is seek support and accountability. Kasi, di ba, kumbaga, I know all of us have our trusted people, trusted friends, trusted buddies, di ba? Kasi this person can help you stay on track and overcome self-doubt. Kasi, ang tawag dito, parang it's good to have somebody to share your small wins, your worries in life, di ba? Kasi, mahirap magsulo ng problema and then nakaka-lead ng depression, di ba? And then, it's just so selfish not to share your, yung achievements mo kasi you don't know who are the people get inspiration. Malay mo nai-inspire yung tao sa mga naging achievements mo, 'di ba, naging success mo. So mas maganda na you have to share it with others. 'Di ba?
Tama.
Oo. So siguro bigyan natin sila ng task.
Sige daw.
Oo. Siguro lang sila, mag-identify lang sila ng one area of their life na sa tingin nila nag-overthink sila.
Leave us your comments. Para at least mabasa natin yan. Meron din tayong matutunan. Ma-discuss din natin. Malay nyo.
Oo.
May pinagdadaanan pala natin ngayon yan or ng ibang mga viewers natin.
And then, syempre, take one small action to that one area
where you are overthinking.
Yes. Oo. At take the action today. Kasi ang gagawin nyo lang naman is to think of that one area na nag-overthink kayo masyado. And then take an action on it. Diba? Today. So we will see how you are going to kumbaga kung paano kayo magpo-progress when you do it daily. So ano lang, siguro we'll just end them with a positive thought or empowering note
Sige.
na overthinking only holds power over you when you let it. By taking small steps, you can regain control and move closer to your dreams.
Wow, sarap pakinggan nun.
Oo. Kasi actually, ang action is the antidote of fear and self-doubt. So, why not, kumbaga, why not use that antidote para ma-overcome mo yung fear and self-doubt mo? 'Di ba? One single action that you will do can make a big change in your life.
Mhm.
'Di ba? Kasi if you will not make an action, there will be walang mangyayari, no changes at all.
Mm-mm.
'Di ba? If nothing changes,
Patuloy mo lang guguluhin yung sarili mo, i-stressin yung sarili mo sa pag-iisip. Kumbaga.
oo. So, with that being said, you just have to make the bold step. If you want to see what we are offering, just click the link. That's the
key.
that's the action that you have to do.
Oo.
If you've been curious, if you've been wondering what is this online business opportunity that we are talking about, by clicking the link, you are making the action.
Mhm.
You are making the first step,
Tama.
actually. And then the rest will follow.
Mm-mm.
Oo. So, if in case shy kayo, you can send us a direct message
Mm-mm.
as
Or
well.
you can leave us a comment dito sa
Oo.
ating live.
Mm-mm. So, I think that would be all for tonight. We just hope that we have shared valuable insights to you all, and I hope na we will be having that siguro courage to overcome being overthinker, diba?
Anong days na ba tayo ngayon?
Day 50.
Day 50. Wow, may 30 days na lang.
Anong 30? 90 days.
90 days. 40 days pa
pa,
pala.
oo.
Ano na ba ngayon? 17? 18?
16.
16?
Oo.
Hindi, 17 na. Oo.
Oo.
Abutin tayong Pasko.
Oo, sa Pasko.
O bagong taon pa yata.
Pasko lang.
Pasko lang. Ayan, maganda yon. Maganda ko na yun. Abangan natin yan.
Oo.
Malay nyo, pagdating ng bagong taon, bagong buhay.
Oo.
Ayan na.
Amen.
Mm-mm.
Hindi lang manifesting, claiming it.
Ganon.
Oo, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So, yun lang po for tonight. God bless po sa atin lahat, lalong-lalo na dyan sa mga kamag-anakan natin sa Pilipinas. Stay safe always, and may God bless you all and all your decisions in life po.
And sa mga nanonood din sa atin na walang sawa, Rexley,
Oo.
si Ate Amor, and sa mga nanonood sa ating mga replays.
Maraming salamat po for tuning in.
Mm-mm.
Thank you.